my gosh, my black girlfriends are getting married, so we're just gonna go to all these weddings. And it was a humbling little moment I had this morning as I'm like calculating in my head, like, wait a second, this is like, how many times has this happened? And how many black women do I know personally who are single? And all of them are single. All of my black friends are single. They might be in relationships, but they're single.
What to do? It's your man, Mr. O, with the info. In that little snippet of the video I'm going to go ahead and present to y'all, it appears that divesting, swirling, it's never going to go nowhere. And I'm not a hater. And a lot of you swarthy, dark-skinned black men shouldn't be either. For the simple fact, we can't really, how can I say this? We cannot get mad about what our protected class of sisters are saying and putting out there into the masses on these social media platforms. One particular with this nice caramel skin chick with glasses. And shout out to Black Ram 313. I'm gonna have to make this into a rating snippet. I'll give Shorty a 8. A good 8. A good 8. Yes, yes indeed. You know, even with the round speckled glasses now that for some reason us millennials think makes us appear smarter and better, but makes us more gullible and sound dumber. And as a millennial man, older millennial man, I have seen this particular phenomenon about women want to go ahead and date out since I was a kid and becoming a teenager in the 90s. 99 to be exact, when I became 13. So I done seen the movie Jungle Fever. I seen all the other stuff, how they was trying to portray us black men about stepping over to white. And with that, Jungle Fever, Wesley Snipes messing with a white Italian woman, or any other type of movies or TV shows that promoted the mixing of races with black men and black women, black men and white women, or any other race of woman that matter. It's only now that the BihhDubb has basically, even though she's been doing it since forever, saying shores of Africa, or even to hit these shores of the United States, with practices of Passage, the Octomaroon Ball, and Strawberry Alley. Shout out to General Tito for that information. And I just don't understand it. So, with all this history and now revisionist history being brought out to the masses, it's now that the BihhDubb of today wants to go ahead and make it more vocal how she don't want to deal with a particular race of men of their own. So they basically doing a back girl call or cat call for other races of men, specifically Caucasian men, to come and rescue them from their blight and suffering that they are for some reason dealing with us black men, and nobody actually put a proverbial revolver to some of these women's heads to make us deal with us. Yeah, sure, we're not economically attractive enough for y'all. Some of us are not supposedly educated like y'all, the most educated class of people, even though y'all also have the most student loan debt and some of the most worthless degrees known to man. How not to be a millennial is really y'all calling card now. In so-called Communitah's plantation mating strategies that we still practicing up today, it finally came down to the conclusion that these women, our women, if you want to go ahead and say that, are basically done with our black asses. And with that, so I was go ahead and say best of luck to y'all. Hopefully, Brad and Chad will fulfill y'all fantasy of what's the movie? Scandal, you know, or that movie, The Family That Prays. Maybe y'all get y'all Mr. Cartwright, but more than likely, with guys like Travis Kelce, Joshua Jackson leaving Karen Smith, the actress that played in Queen and Slim, Garcelle Bouvet, Aisha Tyler. Y'all really don't have a good track record of basically dating out. And I just want to show y'all that and tell y'all that. But we're going to listen to this young lady's research and anecdotal studies about what they need to do to go ahead, get ahead, and actually get married and wiped up and go off to the promised land, the sunset. And we're going to listen to her queeps, and I'll come back with another part. Be right back.
Answers, like for real. Like if you girls have ideas and thoughts on this, please let me know. But this is really interesting and low-key a little triggering, but let's get into it. Every time I've worked for a white family over the past decade as a nanny, every time I walk into their house, it's like guaranteed, I see on their fridge or they have this little bulletin board of all of these wedding invitations and bridal showers and baby showers and bachelorette party invites, and they always have something pertaining to marriage and family. But when I go to a black household, I never see this stuff. I never see invites. I never see like this joy of, oh my God, my friends are getting married, I have all these weddings to go to, unless if it's a black woman who's single. This is what I've noticed. Who's single, she might have some white friends or Hispanic friends or, Asian friends that are getting married, and she'll go to their wedding. But it's not like, oh my gosh, my black girlfriends are getting married, so we're just gonna go to all these weddings. And it was a humbling little moment I had this morning as I'm like calculating in my head, like, wait a second, this is like, how many times has this happened? And how many black women do I know personally who are single? And all of them are single. All of my black friends are single. They might be in relationships, but they're single because they refuse to date out. They refuse to date. They refuse to date out. They give it a chance and they quit. Not realizing that, you know what, we might just have to come to that realization that dating out might be our best option, our best chance of actually getting married. Honestly. I'm just going to put it out there because how do you explain this? Like, this isn't just like a one-hit wonder where I go into a white family. No, like every white family I have been to, worked for, past decade. Okay, this is gathered research. And I'm just finally connecting the dots this morning because I'm just like, you know what the heck? And I spoke to this guy I'm talking to this morning, and he was like, I'm actually on my way to a bridal shower or a baby shower, whatever. And I was like, oh. And he's like, yeah, me and my friend or my cousin and his fiance. I want genuine answers, like for real. Like if you girls have ideas and thoughts on this, please let me know. But this is really interesting and low-key a little triggering, but let's get into it. Every time I've worked for a white family over
so you heard it. I heard it, you heard it. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty of things. Ladies, oh sister, oh sister, oh sister. Aren't you a woman? I would ask that question. We got election year coming up, and we have one Supreme Court lady, Ketanji Brown Jackson. The Supreme Court justice that couldn't even tell y'all what a woman was, let alone a black woman. Now, y'all could go ahead, and I said in one of my older videos about this particular thing, about divesting. See, BihhDubb, you can divest, but we really want to know who's going to invest in you if it's not going to be us. And the dudes that y'all really supposed to be with, especially the educated ones, the ones that went to HBCUs or prestigious PWIs, you probably had one, possible two, mainly one, black dude that fit the criteria of what you was looking for in your mate, even in college. but yet you probably walk past him. Either he was too educated and lame, or not educated enough and struggling. And he had or didn't have swag, whatever you want to call it. And now some of y'all into y'all 30s and 40s trying to save face, wipe around all that bullshit from your mind, and want to go ahead and negate the feminazi movements, and want to go back to traditionalism and the community. But unfortunately, y'all find that there's not a lot of brothers in that community no more, thanks to the Passport Bro movement, or even the manosphere, telling y'all that, yeah, black men, we can be better, we can do better. Now we are better. Maybe not all of us, but when one dog starts hollering, the rest they all holler. And only hit dogs holler. And right now, black men, we are hollering for the righteous parts of this. It seems that we was lied to. We are what y'all want. We are what y'all desire. But since y'all can't control us like y'all used to no more, now it's a problem. Now y'all want to go ahead and move the goalposts. Y'all want to make all these old 1990s and 1980s talking points still relevant in 2020, and which it does not really imply. What are y'all gonna say? A lot of black men locked up. Even the Pew Research numbers in the CDC, that's a lie. Okay, a lot of us on the down low, or we doing all type of lascivious and hedonistic type of acts with each other. Even that is somewhat of a lie, with small, minuscule numbers of black men that actually partake in that behavior. And now we live in the 2020s, in which you can't. I mean, it's out the bag now. Last but not least, the whole saying not having degrees, not being employed, and which in this particular decade now, more black men starting businesses and actually getting more employable jobs in STEM, technology, and other industries right now. Even new industries that's coming up. So we debunk majority of the lies that has been going around for the past decades in the last 3 to 4 years, 7 years, 10 years to be exact. Y'all running out of excuses now, so with me about to go ahead and end this video, I'm just gonna say it like this. Ladies, do as you please. Do what you want. Just don't get mad at us black men when we don't want to go ahead and deal with y'all asses like that no more. Just like y'all don't want to deal with us no more. And with that being said, it's your man Mr. O with the info. Give me what you need to know. But you ain't here for me though. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'm out.